Anyway, so today's the day. So today is the day that we plant our seeds. So we are going to be working on tray number 1, 2, 3, 4, and whatever. So we'll move the camera over. Cell phone. We are using the new external microphone. I have some coffee, and we are going now to get a pencil, and we'll cut this, and I'll be right back in a second. Okay, so we are going to start our planting here. Got the coffee over here. Tray number 1. This is March 31st. Is that what it is? Let's check. Yeah, it is. Anyway, so we have first tray. We have the first 3 rows will be the Roma. Next 3 after that. Is it 4 rows? Oh, 4 rows. So 4 rows of that. 4 rows of black creme and 4 rows of beefsteak. So we have our pencil for putting holes in there. We have our seeds. So take more coffee. Tim's to this morning. Had a crown pop out yesterday or 2 days ago from work. And I just got it popped back in today and glued. Anyway, we are going to, of course, its office is down here in the basement, daughter and wife. So there might be talking in the background, and that is Zoom calls or whatever calls they do. Trying to be as loud as possible so you don't really hear them. At one point I'll probably zip ahead so you don't hear it. I'll put my music in different segments and go from there. So this is the first one that we're doing. We have 2 packs of it, so I'm not using all of it at this time. So use our knifey here. So we have 4 rows that we're using. We're going to be planting in 4 rows on this tray, the large tray. I think next year I'm going to switch to a different system. I've been seeing a lot of people use those cells instead of the pods. So I think we might be switching to that next year. So if we have more seeds this year to start, I might get some of those from work. No, we sell them. Anyway, there is how many seeds? 15 seeds in a pack. Are you kidding me? So I'm going to use all these. Wow. I'm pretty well sure do I have any more? Well, we're going to plant as many as we can. So we're just going to put the seeds right here. And hopefully get them all out there. Looks like we got them. Anyway, so I think we're going to just put 1 per pod. Jiffy pod right in the center. And this is where it gets a little monotonous for everybody watching. So the first ones are going to be, like I say, TNT 2377, the Romas, and go from there. So we'll go to probably speed it up a bit. We're going to so you don't have to torture yourself going through this. So okay, we're going to speed it up. So we have the next 4 will be black crib. And I'll show you the try to find out which one I'll use. Start using these. 25 seeds. So there we go. So black crib. There we go. Try not to go too deep. Probably a 1/4 inch down. We go. I could do the whole tray here and just get it over with. So, we'll have to add a little more water to the tray after we plant and put them in place. We'll just do them all because we still have more. All this is going to be tomatoes. The next tray, I believe, are going to be peppers. Then a mixed match of many other trays that I have going on here, of different plants, herbs, and things like that. We do have some Chinese cucumbers to start again from our neighbors behind us. So 4 rows from 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be black crib. They're a lot bigger seeds than one went flying over here. Oh, that should be probably all of them. So okay, so we're going to start doing this. And okay, so we'll start doing that. Okay, so the last 4 on this tray, tray number 1, almost done this one, is bush tomato bush beefsteak from TNT Seeds. So I've had this before and it's been done quite well. We do have, do we have any more of these? We probably do. This is last year's, so let's see how many we have in here. It sounds like we have some. If all else fails, we do have some in here somewhere, but we should be fine. So, beefsteak. So, yeah, should be good. So we'll go into the speed up mode here, okay? All right, so speed up mode. Okay, so we are done the first tray. This is the aromas, the black crib and beefsteak. So we'll put it on the top row here. We have the lights on just so everybody can see it a bit. So we'll just move the camera around and prop it up right to there. So that's them right there. Okay, so next one will be, zoom in slightly too. Next will be, we'll know in a second when I pull it out, will be the peppers. So let's clean up our ones that we just did. And there's the empty ones. Empty one. We have some black creme left, and I did find another beefsteak, so we'll put those right there, paper clips. And so tray one is done. Okay, so that goes underneath the tray for now. Next will be, we're going to be turning off the lights once we're done here. Don't need the lights on for germination. So next tray has been sitting back over here behind the bar. Believe me, I'm back here by the bar. And I will bring it around and go from there. Got our tape in the front here. I'll have to put tray number 2 with tape. And so we'll start. We'll go back a little bit. Okay, so there we go. So we'll start showing you what we're doing. For tray number 2, we'll get our label made. Label for tray 2. And I'm using a utility knife on the table here, but tray 2, March 31st. Okay, so I will go right there. We know which numbers are what. Okay, so we have the first 4 will be the All Reliable Mayfair Farms green peppers. This pack of seeds are from 2018. They still grow very, very well. So we're going to start putting those down. Let's check to see how we are with our holes. Shove them in our pods here. Seeding pods. And it's a little hard in there, so I might have to wait for it to be a little more softer. So these are all new pods. Picked them up this year at work at Home Depot. And we'll stab all these. Get the holes ready. There's certain things we're going to start in 2 weeks, and I forget exactly which ones they were, so could be the cucumbers. We're going to start a little later because they can go really fast once they get going. So seeding today, mostly all peppers and tomatoes, and probably start some of the herbs too in the smaller containers. We have plenty of room in the shelf back there. So now we're going to go into to zip ahead and use time lapse. All right. Okay, so that's tray number 2 is done. And we'll pick it up carefully and bring it over to the shelving. Put it in place over top of the heating pad. And if you want, we could go back over here. And there it is right there. up there. And anyway, so that is that one. Okay, so we'll get the list. I had to do a few changes, put D's. That is the Majestic Red. I added 2 more right there because I ran out of the California, which were old seats. So put them up here. And already the tray 1 is already starting to steam up a bit. I'll show you that in a few minutes. And we'll start working on the next tray, tray number 3. So next tray is tray 3. One of the start of the smaller trays. We have rosemary, English thyme, and sage, and we'll start putting those into the new pod that I opened up here. These are not reused ones; they're some of the new ones. So we're gonna do go back on the time lapse. So talk to you later. Okay, we are about to start on number 7 and 8. So we're over by the bar where the sink is, and we are about to bring over number 7, and bring 7 over. Here's the lid for it right here. Number 7, still with Kaylee and Patrick, Kaylee and Patrick's stuff for their stuff. Next one is peppermint, mammoth, basil, garlic chives, and then their third and final tray, number 8, will be Majestic Red, peppers, and jalapeno, and then that will finish off today. There is another tray to be started mid-April, which will be probably a couple more trays. It will be my cucumbers too, and Kaylee and Patrick's cucumbers. So now we're gonna go back into time lapse and go from there. So we are done. We have tray 1, tray 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8 in behind. So there we are right there. So today is March 31st, first day of planting. So hopefully you guys follow along, and we'll see how it goes. All right.